Hi everyone and welcome to Universal UK Parks. This is episode 2. Hope you had a lovely bank holiday weekend. I know I certainly did. There's not really a lot going on at the moment with the actual Universal project. There's a lot of speculation at the moment about possible rides, possible lands. For example, there might be a Paddington Bear land. I guess that'd be like for the kids zone. Possibly a James Bond land. Or ride, it might be an actual roller coaster, or it's just going to be actual land, which would probably be quite cool actually. But you don't really know, unless they actually announce it properly from Universal, you don't really know if that's going to be the case or not. Jurassic World is also another option, Back to the Future an option, and also Minion Land's been going around. Now there is a Jurassic World / Jurassic Park in Universal in Orlando, Florida, and there is a Jurassic World in Hollywood as well. I can imagine they could probably do that. Jurassic World is obviously a big franchise, so they probably are going to be doing something possibly for that to bring the European market across, especially for people who haven't actually been to Florida. I would imagine that the UK park's probably going to be more like a stepping stone into the land of Universal, so then hopefully you can go to Epic Universe and Orlando Island of Adventure and Universal Studios itself, so you can actually see what it's actually really like over there, which is, let's be honest, it's fantastic. Minions, yes, that might even be a kid zone. I imagine that could happen, but obviously they've got to think now you're in the UK, so they want some kind of UK based themed land / ride areas, which James Bond could work. Obviously it all depends on who has the rights for that. There's probably a lot of hoops to go through, especially at the moment because Amazon actually own MGM. As far as Harry Potter is concerned, a lot of people say, oh, maybe Harry Potter will come to the Universal Studios Great Britain. I don't think it probably will, to be honest, because of the fact that we have the Warner Brothers not far away in London. It'd be a shame not to see it at Universal, but as there's one only around the corner from Bedford, it's like, an hour away. I would think that it won't be going to Universal in Great Britain. Possibly, they might do it later on. There's lots of plans all about expansion plans for the actual parks as well. Obviously, with the concept art, it will change. You probably can't see this, but that's the actual concept art at the moment. It's obviously around a lovely lake. They have the City Walk area possibly down here with the obviously Universal Globe, and then you walk through the arches and then into the park. Universal is very good in the respect that they will change theme park elements. So when you look at this, you'll think, oh, that's a fantastic new park, brilliant. But the rides will be different colours, the buildings will be added with things missing. So you think, oh, it might be a Back to the Future ride, but it's actually not, because they'll take things off the concept art to basically mislead you. Not in a bad way, because obviously they don't want people to leak it. So they will change the colours of the rides, the colours of the buildings, miss things, take things on, put things on. So it makes it look different, but over time, a bit like Epic Universe, the concept art changed quite a lot over the last 5 years. I mean, it's changed an awful lot, and they took things away, added things on. And I guess that's what they'll do with the UK Great Britain Park. I'm still looking forward to what's going to happen, but until they actually announce fully what really is going on, no one really knows. Yeah, there might be people leaking stories and things like that. That's fine, but unless the Universal actually say anything to us, it's not really official till then. Obviously, at the moment, they're doing the train station up, which is just down the road, so they're going to have a lot more trains coming in, obviously better commute for people in London, things like that, and well, everyone actually. But I'm going to go down the site at some point. Sorry, I've not done another video up to this point. I've actually just bought a new gimbal and a new microphone, and I've also upgraded my phone, so hopefully you can hear me better and hopefully see me better. Obviously, as time goes on, I will be changing some more equipment. I've got to get a new drone, things like that. But as far as that goes, I would say it sounds great. There might be Universal Studios, Back to the Future rides, James Bond rides. It could be fantastic. But until it's official, no one really knows. But it's going to be great just thinking about it, right? Hopefully, the James Bond one will be a possibility. Who knows? Back to the Future. I do miss the Back to the Future ride in Orlando. I don't know if anyone who's watching this has actually been to the Back to the Future ride in Orlando. It's a bit like a simulator. So you literally sat into like the DeLorean. And it's like a massive screen, which is now the Simpsons ride actually. So you sit in DeLorean, there's probably about 50 of them, several layers up, and basically you have like a block out screen either side, and then basically just watch a story and you're flying through in the DeLorean. That's actually quite good. Obviously it'd be better now if they did a roller coaster in the UK, which possibly could be the answer and the prayers for everyone who wants Back to the Future back. There's a lot of people talking in America about they want Back to the Future back, and Ghostbusters for that matter. So you never know, they might bring Ghostbusters to the UK as well, or in the UK and not in Orlando. That might be a great option actually for the UK market, especially to get tourists in as well and watch everything we need to do. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that's all really I need to say. I will be going down there at some point, like I say. I've been really busy over the last few days, updating all this equipment as well. It's took me a while to get used to what I'm doing with it. Hopefully this one's all right. Hopefully this one's okay. Have a nice week, guys, and thanks for watching.